Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays from everybody here at Circle Jerks. Alone. And then...
This is America! We speak American! And we count to fucking 5!
Jews.
My number 2 is The Christmas Carol with George C. Scott. Before you dot another I, Mr. Cratchit. Because only George C. Scott could give us that Scrooge with that. I mean, when he describes putting a stake of holly through their hearts, like he has this creepy, gleeful, like he thinks it's funny.
He's cackling.
Yeah,
it was a learning experience for me. Like I didn't truly know how to insult and torture
to me
people until I watched George C. Scott's
ego
Christmas Carol.
He's brilliant. Ebenezer Scrooge more so than anybody.
Best Scrooge ever.
I mean,
he drags you right along with him. You feel every single up and down. I mean, by the end of the movie, you want to jump up and declare your love of Christmas because you felt just that damn much.
And that was a television movie, and they put so much heart and soul into that. It's so authentic, and they got.
And it was actually
who
shot
played
in
Bob
England.
Cratchit?
David Warner.
Yes, David Warner.
David Warner.
You can't get any better than that.
And
Superman's mother played Mrs. Cratchit.
Her,
I can't either.
Her name escapes me at the moment, but yes, played Mrs. Cratchit.
IMDb can tell you.
And there's of course, that that great line.
I kind of thought that you were.
Excuse me. That great line of when his nephew asked him to come to dinner. Or says, "So will you come and dine with us?"
We're never getting to dine for that one. That's a free.
I'd see myself in hell first. It just goes right back.
One of the harsher lines that's usually left out.
Come and dine with his uncle, and he says, "I would see myself in hell first," and goes right back to work. Dozer.
Sir, please keep your hand off my tie. That song is not for you.
Number 2. Give us your number 2.
Dozer.
But my number 2.
It's a WAP Christmas.
I wish I was a skinny guinea.
I want to watch that movie. Good grief.
What's that, the Bill Gallo story?
Man,
I wish I was a skinny guinea.
You knocked that one right out of the park. That was fantastic.
God damn it.
Right.
Oh, but anyway.
What is your number
2?
My number 2 is probably one of the greatest movies of all time, Scrooged. I fucking love that movie. It's just on point.
It was a 1980s take on Christmas Carol. I mean,
yeah.
You can't beat with Bill Murray.
Yeah.
You can't beat that.
I know. It was so fucking good. It was so twisted and dark. Here, oh, excuse me, ma'am. I think you dropped something over there. When the little old lady's gonna get in the cab, and then he just shuts the door and locks it, and he's just like, he just gives me her finger. I'm like, yes!
Bill's
and that really wasn't very far off from how like businessmen were in the 80s.
It was on point, man.
Yeah, I actually kind of thought the Quantum Leap Christmas episode was better than that.
You see, I didn't know we were including television shows.
No, I wasn't. I'm just saying that overall, that 40-minute episode.
You whatever you wanted. I don't know. You made up these rules.
Yeah, you impose such limits on yourself. It's like your dietary habits in reverse.
I'm imposing limits. I just like turning this thing on. I missed that for a second. Holy shit.
Okay.
All right.
Brian, you're number 2.
Okay, number 2.
All right, my number 2. It's been said, but I'll say it again. Christmas Vacation.
Can't go wrong with that one.
I mean, we barely even covered it. I mean, Jackass is right.
Well, we could, you know.
I mean,
we could rant for about 25, 30 minutes.
That could be an entire episode, dude.
I mean,
all day.
The number 1 reason that I like that is that Bill so far hasn't said it. So, I mean,
did you do anything for you, Eddie? Take you out in the middle of nowhere? Leave you for dead? Nah, I'm just fine, Clark. And not to mention, you'll notice it's the only movie we've been like, quote it! Like,
oh, dude, well, it's a quote of everything.
The most quotable movie ever made.
We could quote the entire movie. I mean,
one of the most quotable movies ever made. Like,
yeah, it is pretty bloody brilliant.
Squirrel! I mean, moment after moment from Christmas.
From start to finish, dude, it's just a satisfying film.
Yes.
It's so good. And Beverly D'Angelo was so fucking sexy in it.
Yes.
Number 1.
No one's listening to you, bitch.
Number 1.
Shut the fuck up, we're talking.
Shut up,
Daddy's talking, bitch!
Number 1.
Ow.
All right.
Hey, where's my
fun to do
wine?
that? Where is your wand?
He lost. We need a wand on the set.
We lost a wand.
Listen, man, I like you, but you know what? Perfection.
Dude, an angel didn't get his
I want to just randomly have a wand.
Just toss it. Just toss it. Thank you. We have production crew now. We're big time.
We do. We have moved up in the world. We have a crew, a cameraman,
all right,
and a prop master.
You're number one.
You're
number one. George C. Scott, Christmas Carol.
Oh.
It's hard to argue with that, except that I put it in a different spot so I can argue with it.
Once again,
I mean, we
once again,
you can argue semantics.
Bill likes it so much he jerks off to it
without watching it. Just thinking about it is enough to get this man hard enough to
club a seal with.
We keep going to very odd, weird places for Christmas, don't we?
The best transformation was George C. Scott.
Well, we can't worship
I love Michael Caine, dude. Michael Caine's my favorite Scrooge.
No pagans.
I hold him.
God damn. What?
So,
Bill,
my number one. It's one we haven't talked about at all. White Christmas.
We haven't said a word about that.
Not a bit. Like, not, you know.
I mean, you haven't even scratched the surface.
I will say the reason it's
mentioned
is it the song and dance? Because I'm getting a feeling that you would like a song and dance kind of movie.
It's because he's gay.
Dude, he's not gay. He's just really happy.
There's nothing gay going on here. That's all I'm saying.
He's wearing a shirt.
Having fabulously manicured nails with a wand.
But all right.
And obviously being gay.
Just bring the magic of straightness.
But anyway, why is it your favorite film, you gay son of a bitch?
Because Bing Crosby, Danny Kaye, Rosemary Clooney, that poor gal that did that movie with them and then was really never heard from again. It's, once again, it's a Christmas movie without being a Christmas movie, which is just...
It's a movie.
God help the mister. me and my sister.
Why do they have singing shit?
God help the sister.
What the fuck is this?
There's a thing about a gay man and a lonely man getting together that means song and dance.
Apparently.
One's bred for and the other one has nothing better to do.
Christmas time. No.
All right. No.
Do not do that, you apple juice drinking son of a bitch.
It's my apple juice, you fucking bitch, and I'll drink it if I'm
number one, Dozer.
There's things to be said about these movies.
That's a good reason we're talking about them, man.
There's things to be said. That is usually why one tunes into a talk show.
I had a tie.
You had a tie. What is your tie, Mr. Dozer?
My tie for number one are the two most iconic Christmas movies ever made.
Your mom and your dad?
Those are the two biggest assholes ever made. There is a difference.
We're very close with our families at Christmas time, in case anybody hasn't noticed already.
Oh, yeah.
It's very heartwarming.
But
I spend my time at soup kitchens, and it's not serving the community.
I'm mainly trying to find hobos to blow for coin.
Yeah, I think
a man's gotta eat, Mr. Leahy.
My dick just
sunk. Alright, what's your
I'm like the Grinch Stole Christmas, but my dick just shrunk 3 times its own size.
Can we have one episode where you don't talk about your dick, please, sweet Christ?
I mean,
I've
never had a conversation with him where he doesn't talk about it.
That's a good point, too.
Hey, you know what? It's the most interesting person I know.
I'm going to ask our production crew. Production crew, you ever talked to Bill where he didn't mention his dick? Yeah, Steve.
That was a very emphatic...
Yes, it was. You guys can't see it, but yes, he was very emphatic, like...
How the fuck am I supposed to come into you screaming raw?
No, I love how me and Brian backed away from you like you did something weird.
Okay, so it's a hard choice, but my number one is a tie between the two most iconic Christmas movies ever made.
Okay, that's too long here to say.
It's A Wonderful Life and A Christmas Story. Yes. Because you know what? You'll shoot your fucking eye out. Chris has almost had his eyes shut out a couple of times, and he didn't even have a BB gun present.
I've even gotten my tongue stuck to a pole.
I don't think
it's funny because it's true.
I watched it 3 times, and he each time. I just can't wait for it.
I've watched it 50 times every Christmas for the past 10 years.
More from the mannequin at 11. My all-time favorite Christmas movie is A Charlie Brown Christmas.
Really?
That is a great movie.
Well, coming from a poor Polish man with absolutely nothing to look forward to, Charlie Brown has been a hero of mine.
You really relate to him, don't you?
I do.
I never even, yeah.
I relate more to Pigpen as I didn't have running water as a child, so it was very hard to get the slide belt.
I was going to make a Pigpen joke. Damn it.
You're just behind everything today.
I
so
know.
Learning to speak late means you are out of the joke.
We'll have words later.
Have the balls to speak to him on camera live.
Real, that's cool. I dig Charlie Brown. I'm just surprised that that's your number one. Actually.
Charlie Brown, way back, man.
I wouldn't have guessed that.
He has to try to usurp the spotlight. Just kind of seeing that here.
Wasn't that
too?
Not even his turn yet. Already brought in.
We're all talking here.
Who's talking to you? I'm talking to them.
This wasn't about a turn.
Back to talking to the wall.
This wasn't a turn. I wasn't stealing my turn. I was adding and about to jump into what you said about the Charlie Brown Christmas.
I don't need you. I don't need your agreement.
No.
Try pick it up, bitch.
What the hell is that?
Yeah, what he said.
You knocked over the right.
I didn't deserve it.
Good, Chris.
They make a cute couple, don't they?
I was rudely interrupted.
Okay.
But no, seriously, Charlie Brown Christmas, my God. Who couldn't fucking love that?
So he deserves honorable mention.
And
honorable.
I'm going to say I just can't blame him or disagree at all for that being a number one. It's not my number one, but...
You want to know my honorable mention?
My wand gives a salute. Not me, but the wand.
You had your chance.
Oh, there's
a mind of its own.
You gave up that chance when you passed it to me.
I've just
I
probably...
didn't pass shit. You just started talking, you Polish bastard.
Well, we can't just start having separate conversations here.
Nope.
Well, yours was boring.
I said a word and a half.
I was trying to agree with you, so I'll make sure never to make that mistake again.
Don't talk to Mannequin when you do that.
Chin chin. I'm just gonna keep saying it until everyone laughs at me.
I don't want your agreement. I don't even like you.
This is where we've come to. We have reached an impasse.